What is so special about the Green Bay Packers? Today, I'll talk to a Packers fan about that.
Yeah, go Pack, go!
I'll show a sneak peek of the house that's right across from Lambeau Field, and I'll attend a game to see what the hype is all about. Hi, I'm Paloma. I've spent the past month living in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and what has struck me most is the way the Packers are the heartbeat of this city. I personally don't keep up with sports. I barely know the rules of football. However, I am fascinated by the Green Bay Packers, and I want to share what I've learned about what makes them different from any other team in the NFL. My parents just so happened to be taking a road trip up here, and Patty, my stepmom, has always been the biggest Packers fan because she's from Wisconsin. I'm going to ask her a little bit about the Packers, and hopefully she can share some of what is so special about being a fan. This is my stepmom, Patty.
I've known Paloma for 20 years, and to think that she would be living in Wisconsin, where I'm from, is crazy.
What did the Packers mean to you?
So I remember watching with my dad, and that's how I kind of got turned on to football. So it was a real bonding time. What's fun about the Packers is a couple things. One is that they're owned by the community, so there's no rich owner who's in charge of everything. It's just really focused on community. Because it's a small city that owns it, and the Packers have been such a dominant force in the NFL, it's kind of like this little guy taking on the big guys.
So why are Packers fans arguably more passionate than other teams' fans? Because lots of them actually own the team. This completely blew my mind to discover. It's like literally a team for the people. The way that every single other NFL team works is that a very wealthy individual or private investment company owns the team. We're talking billionaires. The Green Bay Packers, however, are the only team that is completely owned by its fan base. In 1923, the team was facing financial difficulties, and it looked like they might not be able to continue. To keep the team going, they asked for help from the community. The Packers sold its shares to raise money, and through that, created a new model for ownership. Today, over 500,000 people are shareholders, which means they are part owners. That is why you'll see fans proudly wearing things like this. These shares don't pay dividends, and you cannot sell them for a profit. So really, the reasons to be a shareholder are to support the team that you love so much, or to be included in the decision-making process. Do you feel a connection to other Packer fans?
Yeah, immediately. I'm weird, but when I see somebody with a Packer jersey on, I'm like, yeah, go Pack, go! When they play, you're watching every run, every pass, and I'm really excited when they win and really kind of bummed out when they lose. And what's neat too is that they have Packer clubs in different cities and meet up with other Packer fans. So they travel.
Let me describe the city of Green Bay. It is tiny. I mean, for its impact, it's tiny. It has about 100,000 people that live there year-round. The downtown has a cute, historic Main Street feel that's really quiet, unless it's game day. On game day, Wisconsinites travel to Green Bay, and everyone will be out tailgating with family and friends, whether they actually go to the stadium to watch the game or not. It seems like lots of the people who live in Green Bay will have some connection to a family or friend who owns a house that's pretty close to Lambeau Field. You walk around and block after block, it's just cars parked and individual house parties happening. There's also tailgating happening in the parking lot at Lambeau Field. What's so special about
Lambeau Field? You get season tickets, and they're passed on from generation to generation. Nobody sells their tickets because everybody wants to go to the game. It's an electric area. I think they've done a great job in making Lambeau kind of a destination for people. They want to be there. They want to see it. It's kind of magic.
Let's talk more about Lambeau Field. It is the oldest continuously operating stadium in the NFL. It's been holding games there since 1947. They've had to really keep up with tons of new tech innovations in these other stadiums. So at various points in its history, the Packers have sold more shares to raise money for these. In 2011, they revamped the stadium, getting fancy HD screens, new gates, a new sound system. For this project, they even opened up sales briefly in Canada Canada. So there are actually 2,000 Canadian Packers shareholders who contributed to the team. Lambeau Field is also the second biggest stadium in the entire NFL. The MetLife Stadium, where the New York Jets and Giants play, has 82,000, but Lambeau Field has 81,000. With that number of seats, Lambeau Field could hold 3/4 of the entire population of the city of Green Bay. Sadly though, for many locals, they can't actually get season tickets because of the wait list. The wait list is ridiculous. People are literally grandfathered in. Like, their grandfathers sign up for the wait list, wait for decades until maybe finally eventually they get it, and then they pass that down within their family. So when people do get season tickets, they don't let them go.
Did you know that the Green Bay Packers have the longest season ticket wait list in all of sports?
The list right now is nearly 150,000 names long. We have a renewal rate of over 99%.
The vast majority of the more than 80,000 seats here at Lambeau Field belong to season ticket holders, meaning if you want to get tickets, you either got to get on the list and wait your turn or buy them on the secondary market from someone who has.
Well, I'm gonna get to go to a Packers game tonight.
Oh my God.
And I realize now that this is a really big honor. Patty hasn't even been to a game.
I've never been to Lambeau.
So let's try and get Patty to a game at some point, right?
Right, go Pack, go.
Yeah. Time to go to the tailgate right before the Packers game. As I'm walking, I can see tons of cars parked. This is Tailgate Central. And we're about to go to the house that is closest to Lambeau Field that you can possibly get. It's a house, isn't it?
Oh. See Jason upon arrival.
Oh.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. Hey,
He's like, yeah. He's like, where at?
Isn't that awesome? The inside of this house has a renovated mid-century modern design with Packers-themed decor. While I show you the inside, let's talk about how the Packers started. Their story began in 1919 in the old Green Bay Press-Gazette building. Curly Lambeau and George Calhoun formed the team, and soon enough, a canned meat company called the Indian Packing Company agreed to sponsor them. Thus, the Packer name was born. Under coach Vince Lombardi in the 1960s, the team earned its reputation by winning 5 championships in 7 years, including the first 2 Super Bowls. The decades that followed brought players like quarterbacks Bart Starr, Brett Favre, and Aaron Rodgers. In the Rodgers room, you can fall asleep staring right at Lambeau Field. Now onto the retro basement. Welcome to the amazing basement of the house right across from Lambeau. This quirky basement has a full bar and tons of Brett Favre art that came from a local restaurant. The foosball table adds to the ambiance, as does the milk stash. The best part, though, might be these cheese chairs. I keep thinking there's someone behind me.
It's Brett Favre.
There is someone behind me. There's a camaraderie that exists between fans of the same team. That's normal, but with the added context knowing that the Packers are the small guys and they're managing to compete against the big guys, and it's actually a small town, it makes more sense to me why the Packers are so proud of their team. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so that I know to make more videos like this one. Thanks for watching!